Before the world steps into 2026, one reality has already changed everything. While headlines focus on conflicts, elections, and economic chaos, China has been executing something far more dangerous: silent technological dominance. Deep inside restricted zones, underground research centers, and classified laboratories, systems were built that were never designed for public applause. These are not future concepts, not prototypes, and not experiments. They are operational realities. In 2025, China didn't just develop technology. It redefined power, speed, and control. Some of these breakthroughs threaten global military balance. Some reshape human life itself, and some make other nations question whether they are already too late. This is not a prediction of the future. This is a record of the moment the future quietly arrived. 1. AI-controlled military drones and swarm warfare systems. Imagine a battlefield where no pilots fly jets, no soldiers move forward, and no commander gives real-time orders. Instead, hundreds of intelligent drones think, decide, and attack together as one system. This is not science fiction. By 2025, China has turned AI-controlled drones and swarm warfare into one of the most disruptive military technologies on Earth. China's key breakthrough is swarm intelligence. Unlike traditional drones that require constant human control, Chinese swarm drones operate with high autonomy. Once launched, each drone communicates with others through AI algorithms, sharing data, adjusting flight paths, and selecting targets in real time. If one drone is destroyed, the swarm instantly reorganizes itself, ensuring the mission continues without interruption. China has publicly tested mass drone launches from trucks, aircraft, ships, and helicopters. These drones spread out, regroup midair, avoid radar detection, and overwhelm defenses through numbers. Modern air defense systems are designed to intercept limited, high-value threats, not hundreds of low-cost, fast-moving AI drones attacking simultaneously from multiple directions. Cost is where China gains dominance. A modern fighter jet can cost over $100 million, while an AI swarm drone may cost only thousands. China's military strategy favors cheap, intelligent quantity over expensive precision, forcing rivals to spend massively just to defend against low-cost threats. These drones are integrated with satellites, AI command centers, and battlefield data systems, allowing decisions to be made in seconds instead of minutes. The result is faster reaction time, reduced human error, and near-constant battlefield awareness. China's approach is not about matching Western military power. It's about bypassing it entirely. Swarm warfare threatens aircraft carriers, missile systems, and air bases without traditional combat. This has pushed the US and NATO into urgent counter-swarm research, largely in response to China's rapid progress. By mastering AI-driven swarm warfare, China is reshaping modern conflict, turning war into an algorithmic contest where speed, intelligence, and numbers decide everything. 2. Sixth-generation stealth fighter, AI co-pilot program. China's sixth-generation stealth fighter is not being designed to fly with a pilot. It is being designed to think alongside one. At the core of this program is an AI co-pilot, an artificial intelligence system capable of processing battlefield data at speeds no human brain can match. While fifth-generation fighters like the J-20 already focus on stealth and sensor fusion, China's next step goes far beyond that: human-machine teaming. In modern air combat, the real enemy is not just missiles. It's information overload. Radar signals, infrared tracking, electronic warfare data, satellite inputs, and enemy movement all flood a pilot at once. China's AI co-pilot is meant to absorb this chaos, instantly analyze threats, predict enemy maneuvers, and recommend, or even execute, combat decisions in milliseconds. This drastically reduces reaction time, which is the single most important factor in modern dogfights and beyond visual range combat. China's approach emphasizes AI decision dominance rather than pure speed or maneuverability. Reports indicate the aircraft will feature adaptive stealth shaping, variable cycle engines for extreme range and speed control, and deep integration with drone wingmen, meaning one pilot could command multiple unmanned aircraft simultaneously. This turns a single fighter into a flying command center, multiplying its combat power. Strategically, this technology challenges U.S. air superiority directly. An AI-assisted fighter can operate longer, react faster, and make fewer mistakes than a purely human-operated jet. China's military-civil fusion strategy allows rapid AI development using massive data pools unavailable in the West due to regulation. If successful, China's sixth-generation fighter won't just fly faster or hide better. It will think faster than its enemies, changing air warfare from a contest of pilots into a contest of algorithms. 3. Hypersonic weapons with fractional orbital bombardment capability. China's development of hypersonic weapons combined with fractional orbital bombardment systems, FOBS, has sent shockwaves through global military and intelligence communities because this technology directly renders existing missile defense systems nearly useless. Unlike traditional ballistic missiles that follow predictable arcs, China's hypersonic glide vehicles travel at speeds exceeding Mach 5, maneuver unpredictably, and fly at low altitudes, making detection and interception extremely difficult. What makes China's approach truly alarming is the FOBS capability. Instead of launching a weapon directly toward a target, China can place a hypersonic vehicle into low Earth orbit and then deorbit it unexpectedly from any direction. This means a strike can come from the South Pole, an area where U.S. missile defense coverage is weakest. In 2021, U.S. officials publicly admitted that China had successfully tested such a system, calling it a major intelligence surprise. From a dominance perspective, this technology bypasses decades of Western investment in missile shields like THAAD and Aegis. These systems are designed to detect and intercept predictable trajectories, not maneuvering weapons arriving from unexpected vectors at hypersonic speed. Reaction windows shrink from minutes to seconds. China's strategy is precision shock, not mass destruction. The goal is deterrence through inevitability, the message that no target is truly safe. By integrating hypersonics with space-based launch profiles, China collapses the line between space and warfare. This technology doesn't just change warfare, it destabilizes global nuclear balance, forcing rival nations to rethink defense from zero. 4. Nationwide facial recognition e behavior prediction AI. China has built the most advanced and expansive AI-powered surveillance system ever deployed by a nation, transforming facial recognition into something far more powerful: behavior prediction. This system doesn't just identify who you are, it analyzes what you might do next. Cameras equipped with AI scan faces, body movement, walking patterns, voice data, and even micro-expressions, feeding information into centralized databases in real time. China operates hundreds of millions of surveillance cameras, many integrated with AI platforms developed by companies like Hikvision, SenseTime, and MegVI. These systems can identify individuals within seconds, even in massive crowds, and track them across cities. But the real dominance comes from predictive algorithms. By combining surveillance data with phone usage, travel history, financial activity, and online behavior, AI models assess risk levels, flagging individuals before any crime occurs. From a global power perspective, this technology represents total information dominance. No Western nation operates surveillance at this scale or speed due to privacy laws. China's centralized governance allows nationwide deployment without resistance, giving it an unmatched data advantage, and AI improves only through data volume. China's approach is prevention through prediction. Authorities can intervene early, restrict movement, or apply pressure before dissent, crime, or unrest begins. This shifts governance from reaction to preemptive control. The shock factor is not the cameras. It's the algorithmic judgment of human behavior. China is proving that in the future, power won't come from weapons alone, but from knowing people better than they know themselves. 5. Humanoid robots for factories, warehouses, and public services. China is rapidly deploying humanoid robots, not as futuristic showpieces, but as a practical solution to dominate manufacturing, logistics, and public services at a scale the world has never seen. These are not simple robotic arms. They are full-body, AI-driven machines designed to walk, lift, sort, assemble, inspect, and interact in environments built for humans. Facing an aging population and rising labor costs, China chose automation as a national strategy. Companies like UpTech, Fourier Intelligence, Xiaomi Robotics, and Unitree are developing humanoid robots capable of working 24/7 without fatigue. In factories, these robots perform precision assembly, quality inspection, and heavy lifting. In warehouses, they move goods, manage inventory, and coordinate with autonomous vehicles. Unlike traditional robots fixed to one task, humanoids are multi-purpose, able to switch roles instantly through software updates. China's dominance comes from scale and integration. These robots are connected to AI cloud systems that allow collective learning. When one robot improves, the entire fleet upgrades. This dramatically accelerates capability growth. Western nations are still in pilot stages, while China is already testing real-world deployment in industrial zones and public infrastructure. Strategically, humanoid robots reduce dependence on human labor while increasing production speed and consistency. This gives China long-term economic leverage, supply chain resilience, and manufacturing superiority. What shocks the world is not that robots exist. It's that China is building a future where millions of machines quietly replace human workers, reshaping global industry faster than anyone expected. 6. Ultra-fast EV batteries, 10-minute full charge technology. China's race to dominate electric vehicles reached a turning point with the development of ultra-fast charging EV batteries, capable of reaching near full charge in about 10 minutes. This single advancement attacks the biggest weakness of electric cars, charging time, and positions China to reshape global transportation faster than any competitor. When an EV charges as quickly as a gasoline car refuels, the psychological and practical barriers to mass adoption disappear. Chinese battery giants such as CATL and BYD have pioneered next-generation lithium iron phosphate and semi-solid-state battery technologies that tolerate extremely high charging currents without overheating or degrading rapidly. These batteries use advanced thermal management, improved electrolytes, and AI-controlled charging systems to balance speed with safety. In controlled tests and limited real-world deployments, ranges of 300 to 400 kilometers added in under 10 minutes have been demonstrated. From a dominance perspective, this technology threatens oil demand, reshapes automotive markets, and weakens energy dependence on fossil fuel-rich regions. China already controls over 70% of global lithium battery manufacturing capacity, giving it unmatched leverage. Ultra-fast charging amplifies that advantage by locking global automakers into Chinese battery ecosystems. China's approach is infrastructure first. Massive investments in high-voltage charging networks ensure the technology isn't just theoretical, it's usable at scale. Western rivals remain constrained by grid limitations and fragmented rollout. If widely adopted, 10-minute EV charging doesn't just change cars. It accelerates the global shift away from oil, with China steering the transition. 7. Quantum communication networks, unhackable internet. China is building what many experts describe as the first truly unhackable communication system in human history, a nationwide quantum communication network. Unlike traditional internet data, which can be intercepted, copied, or cracked over time, quantum communication is based on the laws of physics themselves. Any attempt to spy on the data instantly changes it and exposes the intrusion. At the center of this breakthrough is quantum key distribution, QKD. China successfully launched the world's first quantum satellite, Mischius, which demonstrated secure, quantum-encrypted communication between ground stations thousands of kilometers apart. Today, China has already deployed thousands of kilometers of quantum fiber optic networks, connecting major cities like Beijing, Shanghai, and Hefei. From a global dominance perspective, this technology threatens the foundations of cyber warfare. Modern intelligence operations rely on hacking, interception, and data theft. Quantum networks make those tools obsolete. Military commands, government communications, financial systems, and critical infrastructure become effectively immune to cyber attacks. China's approach is aggressive and centralized. While Western nations experiment cautiously, China treats quantum communication as a strategic national asset, heavily funded by the state and integrated into military and government systems first. Massive data access and centralized planning allow rapid scaling. The shock factor is simple but terrifying. In a world where data is power, China is building a communication system where no one else can listen. Whoever controls unhackable networks controls the future of intelligence, warfare, and global trust. 8. Spaceplane and reusable launch vehicle programs. China is quietly developing spaceplanes and reusable launch vehicles that could redefine how humanity accesses space, not as rare missions, but as routine operations. Unlike traditional rockets that are used once and discarded, these systems are designed to launch, return, and fly again, dramatically reducing cost, time, and strategic vulnerability. This is about controlling the fastest route above Earth, the space highway. China has already tested experimental spaceplanes that launch atop rockets, orbit the Earth, and land autonomously after days in space. These vehicles blur the line between aircraft and spacecraft. Able to maneuver in orbit and re-enter the atmosphere at hypersonic speeds, spaceplanes offer unpredictable flight paths, making them difficult to track or intercept. This has clear military implications: rapid satellite deployment, intelligence gathering, and potential anti-satellite missions. From a dominant standpoint, reusability is the key. Lower launch costs mean more satellites, faster replacement, and constant presence in orbit. China already operates one of the world's largest satellite constellations, supporting navigation, surveillance, and communications. Reusable launch systems ensure China can sustain and expand this network even during conflict. China's approach mirrors but accelerates beyond competitors. While companies like SpaceX pioneered reuse commercially, China integrates it directly into state-controlled military and strategic planning, ensuring no dependency on private interests. The shock is not that China wants access to space. It's that China is building the ability to enter, exit, and dominate space repeatedly, turning orbit into a controllable domain rather than a frontier. 9. AI-driven smart cities with real-time population control. China is transforming entire cities into living AI systems, where traffic, energy, security, public movement, and even human behavior are managed in real time by artificial intelligence. These are not smart cities in the Western sense of convenience. They are algorithm-governed environments designed for efficiency, stability, and control at a national scale. At the core of the system are AI command platforms that ingest data from millions of sensors, cameras, smartphones, vehicles, public transport systems, and biometric databases. AI models analyze population flow minute by minute, predicting crowd formation, congestion, unrest risk, and emergency scenarios before they happen. Traffic lights, metro schedules, road access, and police deployment are automatically adjusted without human orders. From a dominance perspective, this creates real-time population control. During emergencies, protests, pandemics, or security threats, authorities can instantly restrict movement in specific zones, reroute citizens, or isolate districts digitally. This capability was demonstrated during large-scale lockdowns, where AI systems enforced movement rules across megacities of tens of millions. China's approach is centralized and uncompromised by privacy constraints. Western cities lack the legal and data access to implement systems at this depth. China's massive population becomes an advantage. More data improves AI accuracy, creating a self-reinforcing loop. The global shock lies in governance itself. China is proving that cities can be run like operating systems, where stability is optimized mathematically. This is not just urban planning. It's a new model of state power, where control is silent, instant, and invisible. 10. Experimental nuclear fusion and next-gen reactors. China is aggressively pushing into experimental nuclear fusion and next-generation fission reactors, aiming to solve the single most powerful problem in human history: limitless, clean energy. If successful, this technology would not just power cities, it would redefine global dominance. Energy has always decided empires, and China understands this better than anyone. At the center of China's fusion effort is the East Reactor, experimental advanced superconducting tokamak, often called the artificial sun. East has already achieved record-breaking plasma confinement times at temperatures exceeding 100 million degrees Celsius, hotter than the core of the real sun. These experiments are not symbolic. They are critical steps towards sustained fusion reactions, where hydrogen atoms fuse to release massive energy without carbon emissions or long-lived radioactive waste. Alongside fusion, China is advancing next-generation fission reactors, including molten salt reactors and high-temperature gas-cooled reactors. These designs are safer, more efficient, and capable of operating continuously with reduced meltdown risk. China became the first country to bring a fourth-generation nuclear reactor into commercial operation, signaling its intent to lead where others hesitate. From a dominance perspective, mastering advanced nuclear energy means energy independence, industrial supremacy, and geopolitical leverage. Fusion would eliminate reliance on oil, gas, and uranium imports, insulating China from sanctions and supply shocks. China's approach is long-term and state-driven. Massive funding, centralized planning, and patience allow decades-long projects to continue without political interruption. The shock is simple. While the world debates energy transition, China is building the technology that could end the energy struggle entirely, and whoever controls that future controls everything built on it. This is MoCo Views, where we expose the technology's shaping power, control, and the future of nations. From AI warfare and hypersonic weapons to quantum networks, fusion energy, and smart cities, these 10 technologies reveal how China is redesigning global dominance. Subscribe now, because understanding the future is the only way to survive it.